Oh, how my soul praises the Lord. Good Sunday morning. The Magnificat is one of the most beautiful songs of the Christian faith. William Barclay said of Mary's song, "There's a loveliness in the Magnificat, but in that loveliness there is dynamite." To understand Mary's song, we have to go back a week or two before it was composed. Mary was a simple peasant girl who lived in Nazareth, but there was a gleam in her eyes and a spring in her step. She was looking forward to her wedding day. She was engaged to the town carpenter, a man named Joseph. Then one day, this ordinary young woman was visited by an archangel. "Greetings, you who are highly favored. The Lord is with you." She wondered why he addressed her as if she was somebody important. Just a few moments ago, she had felt herself to be the happiest girl in town. She was going to be the bride of the man she loved. But now some strange, otherworldly being had singled her out for a role that she was utterly unprepared for. He went on to tell her that she was going to have a baby, but no ordinary baby. She was going to give birth to the Son of the Most High. This was something mind-blowing. It's beyond her understanding. Gabriel reassured her that nothing is impossible with God as he announced some startling family news. Mary's much older cousin Elizabeth, who'd given up the hope of ever having children, was in fact expecting a baby. There was only one thing for Mary to do, and that was go and see Elizabeth. What a wise decision that was. Human beings were just not self-sufficient, especially in the crises of life. It was wise to have someone to turn to. Face it, we're all going to meet some dilemma when we feel confused and uncertain. And of course, we're still responsible for our own decisions, but it's often beneficial to bounce ideas off someone who has already experienced what we're going through. Today, we might call this person a mentor, or a life coach, or even a pastor. Mary certainly had a lot to talk over with Elizabeth. That's the backstory to Mary's song, the Magnificat. My takeaway from her song today is it is a beautiful expression of her personal testimony. You know, there's nothing quite like listening to someone's personal testimony of how they came to faith. The end result is always a relationship with God, but the pathway varies with every individual. There are often stages to be passed through. You know, with Mary, when Gabriel made his announcement to her, quite frankly, she was incredulous, skeptical even. The thing was staggering, so amazing she couldn't even believe it. She began to question this angel. How can this be? In fact, she virtually suggested that what he was saying was impossible. But ultimately, Mary came to know it was not only possible, it was going to happen. Mary came to know God was working out his redemptive purpose for her and all the world when she sang, "For he has made this promise to our ancestors, to Abraham, and to his children forever." That promise includes you and me. Lord, after 46 years of living by faith, believing you for the unbelievable, it's not as difficult as it was that very first time. But I remember being a 15-year-old boy and responding to you for the very first time. It was all but overwhelming. With Mary, I say, I am your servant. May everything you have promised me come true. Amen. God bless you. I'll see you tomorrow.